Hello, my love. Good morning to you. I hope that this finds you well. I hope that you are rested. I hope you are invigorated. I hope that you are ready for your day. And I hope also, in that regard, that you smile at someone today. That that nonverbal exchange occurs and you share that moment. I'm thinking of you as always. I was thinking also about confidence, and I have talked previously about confidence and its importance and some of the various roles it plays in our way of going throughout our lives, or the way I went through my life, and how important it was in propelling me forward in certain regards. But that always begs the question of how does one get confidence? How does one build confidence and self-esteem and that sense of capability? And in that regard, it is in that regard that I was thinking about confidence. And the answer to that, at least as it was for me and as I tried to embody as I raised you, or I tried to practice, I should say, as I raised you, is to learn to do things, is to actually put yourself out there and risk and try and fail. It is in becoming proficient at something that confidence builds. And you can only become proficient at something if you take the time to try it. And then proficiency comes as you train and get better and fail and get better and fail and get better. And build your own expertise until you have a sense of, yes, I can do this thing. It's very interesting because once you get that sense, that realization of, oh, I can do this thing, it transfers to other arenas. A good example, or what happened in my life, was when I finished the first draft of my first novel, which was not the first novel published, but the first novel that I wrote. And it opened a door in my mind to realize I am capable. I can do this thing. And if I can do this, why can't I do that? Or this other thing, or any myriad things that we might aspire to. You see, once you begin to get confident, once you become proficient and even skilled at something, it provides this framework in which you feel that you have the capability to become skilled at nearly anything if you put your mind to it and if you do the work. Of course, you have to get over that initial hump. If you do not like to fail, if you do not like to feel that you are good at something, and you let that stop you from trying, then you will never get the confidence that you need. You have to put that fear aside. You have to not care if you look ridiculous or foolish or clumsy or stupid or any myriad things. You have to set that aside and risk the failure, risk any public sort of ridicule or approbation that might come, and push forward until you actually do this thing, whatever it may be, well. That is how you get confidence, or at least that is how I built confidence in my life. And again, it builds upon itself. The more you do it, the better you become at something, the more confident you are at not only that thing, but at other things in general. Because you have a sense of assurance. You know you are capable because you have evidence that you are capable, because you could do that particular thing well. So, I will leave it at that. To build confidence, you must become proficient at something. And it can be anything. It could be writing. It could be walking a balance beam or a slack line. It could be swimming extremely well. It could be running in a certain time. It could be writing poetry that resonates. It could be any number of things. But once you do one thing well, you will learn you can do other things. I'm repeating myself at this juncture. So Take it or leave it for what it is worth. Know that I am thinking about you as always, and I recommend again that you listen to the music of Dehd, which is, or was, for me, buoyant, brooding, nostalgic, yet contemporary, multi-layered. I will leave it at that and bid you adieu.